Hey guys, what's up? It's TheMichaelm here, 1997, here to give you a review of Tomb Raider Definitive Edition on PS4. Thank you, like the video, comment below, subscribe. Bye. Hey guys, what's up? It's TheMichaelm here, 1997, here to give you a review. It's been a while. I did say I was going to do a Tomb Raider review on Friday. Today is Sunday, and I'm reviewing Tomb Raider Definitive Edition today. I couldn't have reviewed this on PlayStation 3 because the time I got it, I actually did a video, but for some reason there was no volume there was no volume basically. So every time you see me on that video, I was mute. I deleted that video basically, and I'm just doing a redo for this one. Hopefully this one actually you can hear my voice. So I got this for PlayStation 4, but not me. My brother got this. We got it on release date on the first day it came out, and let me just say right now, me and my brother don't regret getting this game for PlayStation 4 because we got the first one for PlayStation 3, and it's just to see it upgraded and all that stuff. It looks amazing. So the first thing is, does this add anything to the original game? So if you got last year's version for PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360, does this really add anything? Well, not really, but there are some cool DLC get skins for the campaign, like different costumes for Laura to use, or the multiplayer mats and new weapons for multiplayer. Those are only new things they added for it. So and the extra tune that you get if you pre-ordered it originally, the last year's version, basically. So I did not do a review like I said last time for the original release. So I'm reviewing this as if it was. So the story in Tomb Raider is basically it's like a reboot or a remake to the franchise, basically, with Lara. This is an origin story of Lara Croft, and it is a great story of Lara Croft, and it's executed perfectly. The storytelling, how Lara Croft's character evolves from this person that does not know how to fight or shoot a gun, basically turns into this survivor, just one who has to do whatever she can to survive. It's a great way of telling a story, as it talks about her being loving and being explored. She wants to learn about the past history and all that stuff. So she goes on this trip with her buddies and this researcher, and they basically are going into the Bermuda or Dragon Triangle, to find the mysteries of a Sun Queen of some sorts, to figure out if it's a myth or if it's real. Basically, while they're going on this trip, a storm happens, and the ship that Laura and her crew is on breaks in half, and all of them are deserted. And then it basically goes on to find out that there is this cult group called the Solari, who are basically who've been living there, this island, basically, for years. And they're basically gone insane, they're dirty, and they're basically just cringy as hell. And they're basically trying to kill you and your entire crew. And it's up to you as Lara Croft to basically save them all and basically just get off the island before it's too late. Now, for me, the storytelling in this game was amazing. Basically because I actually cared about Lara Croft as a character, and she really does develop on and on throughout the game, and she's more of a character of Nathan Drake in Uncharted. I mean, Tomb Raider did inspire Uncharted, actually, but the reason why I say that she's a little bit more better than Uncharted's character, Nathan Drake, is because we don't really know that much about Nathan Drake's origin or all of that. But in this one, we see how she became a badass, how she was able to kill all these men and all that stuff. And now we see it in this reboot of the game, right here. Excuse me, got a burp. I don't know why I did that. So the storytelling is really great. Like I said before, there's a lot of moments that supernatural that they add to this game actually isn't bad or unplaced properly, but it works well into the game. And the game will take you about 15 or 25 hours. That's by doing all the little missions and all that stuff in the campaign itself, which is a fun campaign. Never gets boring, and it never gets repetitive. None of the sites you see never look the same. And that's a good thing in Tomb Raider in this game. So storytelling, from my opinion, is really well done. The voice acting, I thought, was really top-notch, as Camilla Luddington is the new Lara Croft, and I thought she did an amazing job as the character. I mean, the motion capture, you could tell by all the motions that they did a really good job taking care of this. I mean, this is Crystal Dynamics who developed this game, and they did a great job with the game. You could tell just by looking at the game, playing the game, and all that. So storytelling, in my opinion, is a plus my flurry. Just amazing. Now, onto graphics and visuals here. Now, the game has been upgraded to 1080p And basically with the PS4 version, well, because we just wanted to get it for PS4. And the thing about this is, Square Enix really genuinely said that both PS4 and Xbox One versions are both going to be at 60 frames per second and 1080p. They were right about one thing, but they were wrong about the other. One is they both run at 1080p, so don't worry. The bad thing is Xbox One users or people who buy an Xbox One will only run at 30 frames per second, and the PlayStation 4 will run at 60 frames per second. You will tell if you played them both side by side, you can tell that they have a different sense of frames, like how fast everything moves on and all that stuff. So visually, the game still looks amazing. The animations of Lara Croft, the environments in this game is just downright beautiful. You could tell by all the details and everything in the game. It just works amazingly. You can't say no that you can't say that this game looks horrible. You can't say it looks horrible at all. Because if you do, I don't know what's wrong with you saying that. I mean, it's a stunningly, visually appealing world. I also have notes just to say this, because I sometimes forget what I say. It's just remarkable. I mean, not all the design of Lara Croft is great. The design of the islands and the design of the levels and maps and all the little trinkets that you find there is just amazing. I must say that. Now, I'm done with visuals and story. Now we go to the gameplay. How does gameplay work in this game? Gameplay is actually executed perfectly. It's a lot of platforming, puzzle solving, and shooting. Those are the three things. Now, platforming works well. You basically run to a wall, you climb, all that stuff. There's little moments of quick timing that is basically, so like say you jump from a high steep area, and then you gotta press a button to make sure you hold your grip well. Now, the PS4 also adds for gameplay extra credibility. So when you're finding like little treasures or like little artifacts you find, and say if you play the PS3 version, you would move it with the right analog stick or something like that. But the touchpad, you basically move it with the touchpad. If you want to look closer, you do zoom in, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. It's kind of cool how they added a touchpad to use here. And the speaker is used for audio logs. So when there's like these diary entries basically, and you press play to listen to them like in your own head, and it's kind of cool how it comes out of the speaker. And the light bar, a lot of people will say is useless. It's not. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm burping. But the light bar actually turns up blue when you're first playing. And when you get hurt, it starts flashing yellow and red really quickly. And when you die, it starts red. So basically, it's kind of cool as when I'm playing like this, and the light will just flash my fingers. I'm like, oh, okay. But I don't really like looking down because it takes me out of the experience. But really, the gameplay in this game is outstanding. The controls are spot on, actually. You have a bow in this game, which is really cool. You don't have the double pistols that originally were Tomb Raider, like Lara Croft's main signature weapon. You have a bow. You start out with a bow, and then you get a pistol, and then you get a machine gun, and then you get a shotgun, and that's just how it ends. Like, you have 4 weapons, and they're all useful, and they don't feel the same. Thank God. I mean, they all have cool customizations and cool add-ons. You can fast travel in this game. You can upgrade your character through 3 slots. You got Hunter, Brawler, and Survivor. And they all have different upgrades. So, like, one, you can execute someone with your shotgun, hit them in the head, and shoot their head off. And it's just amazing. I mean, just say that overall. Like, the gameplay itself. Like, shooting enemies. It doesn't feel horrible. Like, other people would say, playing on a PlayStation 3. Where's the PlayStation 3 controller? I know it's here somewhere. Let's say, like, people would say playing on PlayStation 3 will be too wobbly to shoot guys. But I didn't care because I love playing on PlayStation 3 and it works well. It's just a great transition to play on this as well. So playing on Xbox One or PS4, it still is the same experience. Don't worry about any of that. If you got the PlayStation camera, you could also like do voice commands saying like show me map, and it'll do that type of stuff. Also, you just click the touchpad while playing. It's like when you're just walking around, touch it, and you can basically activate the map. You can just move around like using the touchpad, zoom in, zoom out, the type of same thing here. It's innovative, and I really do like how they added these type of add-ons and additions to the PS4 controller. I mean, the PS4 adds a lot of new abilities. I think I don't know why it's lighting up. I didn't mean to activate it. So, like I said, gameplay-wise, it's really well done. There's the puzzle solving. I said it's kind of like in the original Tomb Raider games. You figure out puzzles using like the how do I say it? The environment. You basically throw barrels on top of like marches and all that stuff. And there's even this new vision mode, which is basically called Adventure Vision, I think it's called. I played the game like a week. I forgot. My bad. But you basically activate it, and it basically shows you the entire area, like all these things you can like shoot down or use or like break up to get like trinkets to upgrade your weapons. So like your machine gun could basically turns a World War II submachine gun to an assault rifle, like an AK-47. So it's cool how like you earn, like you deserve these weapons the more you play, because you can find this stuff all over the game, and you won't feel like you're just getting the same weapon design over and over. It's cool how they added that. Gameplay, like I said, there's a lot of cool stuff. There's also really great AI in the game. You can play the game in easy, normal, or hard, and I recommend playing on normal because you will get more achieving experience there. Hard is also really good as well, and easy is for new beginners who aren't used to this type of game, so it'll be more easy for you to play. But normal is really like the best way to start the game, like, or hard for those who really want to try the hard way. It's really fun as well. The AI in this game, I must say, are amazing. Like the way that they animate, like how they get shot in the head and they like, fall against the wall, like when they get shot and they just fall apart or anything like that. It's just amazing, the animations in this game. I really do love that about the game. That it doesn't, the AI don't feel the same, or they're stupid. They're not stupid at all. So whoever says the AI are stupid or anything like that, it's not. Now, a lot of people saying that the first hour of the game is just full of quick time events, and a lot of people are saying they don't like that. But I actually felt like it was a good way to start the game. I mean, adding it may get people upset, but I'm not a big fan of, how can I say this? Well, I actually enjoy quick time events, but I don't like it happening over and over. But this one, they added it perfectly, like at the right moment. So, like at the beginning, you gotta tap the circle button or square button to pull something out of your ribs. You pull it out, and you gotta do like this. It keeps the tension high, and it keeps it high, and it works for me for this game. It works well. So whoever says that quick time events are horrible, all that stuff is horrible, it's not. Also, you need an axe, which also helps the platforming and climbing, because you need the axe to climb like on like cliffs, like where it has like rock pebbles. So basically, you lunge at it, you press square, and you just like crack onto it and you just climb up. It's really fun gameplay. Like I said before, the gameplay is fun. It works well. I mean, you can always fast travel back to old camp spots that you have later on in the game. So like, let's say at the end of the game, you want to like fast travel to an old place or find some like salvage like equipment or like some old trinkets that you didn't get before. You can go back there and do it before you continue the campaign. So it's kind of cool how they added this type of stuff. Like, I beat the game with 82% completion. Now that's like from doing a lot of the like tombs. Like, I did all the tombs. I found almost all like the audio logs, the documents, the artifacts, and all that stuff. It just is a lot of fun. There's a lot of achievements here, trophies that you could get in this game that really makes you feel like you are earning these awards. Like, you're looking in these tombs, you're really looking for like these treasures, and these achievements are like treasures, and it all works out in the end. Now, story overall is amazing. I love it all. I really think the story is like a great thing for this game overall. Now, the voice acting I said before is great. The music is great as well. The sound design is just top notch. Like, when you hear like bullets like go on cover, and when you just basically like hear like that with bullets and guns are flying and they're blowing up and all that crap, it is amazing to hear all that sound design. You put effort. It doesn't feel all the same. Like, this sound pew pew, and the other gun goes pew pew, and the bomb just go pew. It doesn't sound like that. It has like different sounds of variety, and I love that in this game. The only thing that kind of disappoints me a little bit is the multiplayer. I don't hate the multiplayer. I'll play it again for a few hours, but it's something that it's not like Uncharted multiplayer or anything like that. I mean, because there's only like 5 maps. You can only do up to 8 players in online multiplayer. So if you have a group with you and 7 other people, like friends, you'll have fun multiplayer. There's like cool additional like add-ons, like you get the Hitman Absolution assault rifles and all that stuff. So if you want that type of stuff, it's fun to use. I mean, you get it, like, I got it right away. So it's kind of fun to use that type of stuff. And you can unlock, like, attachments that make you gun stronger, more silent, more accurate. All that stuff is in this game. So the PS4, like I said, I got this version for PS4. And there's also remote play mode, which is basically you play on the Vita. Now, I only tried it once. And it was gonna crash. It was a little laggy. But over time, it worked overall. And it didn't like crash at all, like some people were saying. But overall, I say if you don't have this PS3, Xbox 360, or PC and you want to get it for PS4 and Xbox One. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I got it for my brother got it for PS4, and I'm just enjoying this game. I just love it. I want to play it over and over again. And that's what's amazing about this game, is that this can sell like tons of copies. And I think it works. I mean, this is the winner of over 40 E3 awards. That's a great job. Crystal Dynamics did a great job with this game, and I can't wait to see the sequel when it comes out. Overall, this game gets a 9.5 out of 10 from me. Storytelling is great. Gameplay is amazing. Music is well done. Visually, it's a remarkable game. It's a beautiful game. But the multiplayer just holds it back a little bit. Just holds it back a little bit, but that's it. Nothing else ruins the game like some people are saying. Get over it. Get over it. End of story. Now, review over. So I got Killzone Shadowfall actually yesterday. So I'm going to be reviewing that really soon. I know it's really late to do a launch review, but I reviewed Dead Rising 3, Forza, and Rise Center Rome. Deal with it. I'm going to be reviewing that soon when I'm done with the game. And I'll be reviewing Thief along with it as well. That new game that a lot of people are hating on. So please like this video, comment below, and subscribe. Also, if you're going to comment below, you can also tell me your opinion about the game. Do you think it's like some people calling it the fraud edition? I don't think it's a fraud edition. I mean, it's a great HD remastering for next-gen consoles, and it feels like a next-gen game, to be honest. So, comment below, tell me how you feel. Did you like the game overall? What would you give it out of 10? And basically, would you, basically, that's it. Basically, I don't think I should ask any more questions. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and basically all the other stuff, like Instagram and Vine and all that crap. Give me a break. So, bye, guys.